You're not saying I'm a terrorist. You're not even saying that I'm Al-Qaeda. You're not even saying that I'm aligned to Al-Qaeda. You're saying I'm aligned to a group that is aligned to Al-Qaeda, which is just ludicrous.
The most famous stateless Brit in Syria after Shamima Begum was how Tauqir Sharif first introduced himself to us.
How British do you feel?
You can take the boy out of East London, but you can't take the East London out of the boy, right?
In 2012, he left Chingford, Essex, and travelled into the cauldron of Syria's civil war. Spent time as a rescue worker. In 2017, he was stripped of his citizenship. The reason, according to the Home Office, the British-Pakistani dual national had travelled to Syria and was aligned with an Al-Qaeda-aligned group. Although not named, the group was Jabhat al-Nusra, proscribed Islamist militants based out of Idlib. They became Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, HTS, the ones who in December spearheaded the fall of Assad. And now they're running Syria with the tacit blessing of the British government.
You're not saying I'm ISIS. You're saying I'm aligned to a group that is aligned to Al-Qaeda, which is just ludicrous. So
A group that now is HDS as we know it, who are now the government of this country.
that's right. So, I mean, in essence, I think the British government just needs to be like, we got it wrong. And yeah, say sorry, give my citizenship back. We can be friends again.
The Home Office, though, is singing from a different tune. 8 years ago decided that he was a threat to national security, and they have the power to deprive people of citizenship if they're associated with a proscribed organisation, which is still the case with HTS, even though they're now the de facto Syrian government.
Did you ever carry weapons?
Yep, I'm carrying a weapon right now. People say, oh, you're an aid worker, you can't carry a weapon. Why not? I'm in a war.
Can you tell me who you fought for in Syria?
What I'm saying is I didn't fight for anyone. I fought against Bashar al-Assad.
Yeah, but you weren't
Can we conclusively say
Yeah,
that
but you
Bashar
weren't
was
charged
evil?
at the palace on your own with a gun. Like, who were you with?
Yeah, but there was many independent groups. There was the Free Syrian Army.
Okay, so
the
what
Free Syrian
independent?
Army. The problem is that
so
people
what
think-
independent group were you with?
So I wasn't with a group. You don't. That's the thing. A lot of people think that you have to be allied to a group, or you have to give a pledge of allegiance to a group. But it doesn't work like that.
Did you shoot at a regime soldier ever?
I have been in skirmishes where we have been evacuating areas. I've been involved in areas where we've been ambushed sometimes, do you understand, delivering aid. So in those areas, in defensive maneuvers, yeah, I've had to fire back at soldiers. But this has always been in a defensive manner. But, and this is the caveat, I don't have a problem. Even if I was a fighter, I would sit here now proudly and say to you, Porrick, I was a fighter and I fought in battles and I freed places and I have no problem with that.